Hello there, everyone. Welcome back, and Sailor's here. Okay, and we're going to be talking about Easily. This is easily one of the most anticipated movies ever made. Am I right? It's The Meg.
They had a countdown for The Meg every single day since before summer started.
On Screen Junkies.
That was a little unnecessary.
Yeah, here's what it would look like. They would show it at the end of each Box Office Monday video they did for the summer. Countdown to The Meg. LOL. Easily. This is easily a fantastic movie. Am I right?
Yeah, no, like, we're not
Perfect.
even joking. You watch the trailers, you see everything. It looks like Sharknado. It is not Sharknado. Okay, I've never seen Sharknado, but Sharknado is trash. This actually really entertaining to watch. I mean, it's not trying to be garbage. Its marketing was, but it isn't. It actually tries to be as best as it can be, and I was engaged thoroughly. It was very good.
It actually had a good story. I liked the characters. I felt nervous. I'm like, oh no. When someone might die, I was like, oh no. And that was impressive because throughout the movie, it's passable. Like, it was a fun summer movie. I don't know if anyone's gonna see it.
I think so.
Do you think people are gonna see it?
The marketing really banked off people that want to watch things that are so bad it's good. But it's not so bad it's good. It's actually, good. I've only seen 2 shark films that are good. Jaws and this.
Really?
And also
Ooh.
nature documentaries.
Oh. And I loved some of the soundtrack choices in the movie because it took itself, like, not seriously, like how the trailers were. I was like, nice.
Yeah.
We have some of that feel there. It does take a little while to get started, though. Like, there's a scene at the beginning, and it takes some time to build up to
The shark.
Yeah, we don't really see the shark
But
on screen until...
They take time to explain why they're just now finding the shark.
Yeah, which can come across...
kind of creates a big plot hole.
And it does come across as a little bit too exposition-y, and it could get a bit boring at times. But it is well worth the wait when you get towards the end of the film.
Okay, so there's this big ditch in the sea. It's a big trench. It goes down really, really far into the ocean, and they think that this is the bottom of the ocean. But wait, there's more. There's this big, hydrogen, some sort of cloud. I forget what. And it's like thick cloud layer, and they're in their little ships, which, by the way, the ocean's really deep. We don't have anything close to the technology they had where they could go that deep and survive, but okay. So they go way down there in a quick amount of time. It would have taken them way longer in real life. They go down there, they get there, they go through the cloud, they're like, oh, there's another layer down here. They go
As
down
predicted.
there, and there's some jellies, and there's some anglerfish, which it's like a whole nother ecosystem. It's like everything's there at the bottom of the trench, alive and well in the cold. So this little cloud is what trapped the shark in there. They just now realized that there was something under the cloud. But in the beginning of the movie, the ship was attacked by a shark during the rescue by the Megalodon shark.
And they weren't beneath...
But shouldn't he have been trapped under the cloud? And didn't they just discover that that cloud existed? So how did that Megalodon get out? They weren't deep enough to be under that cloud. Nobody discovered that there's anything under that cloud. So how did that first Megalodon get out from under the cloud?
That's just one of the many plot holes and stupid moments in The Meg.
Yeah.
It'll take a while to list them all, so we're not going to submit you to that.
Also, excuse me, why are you going out in your little dinghy to tag the shark yourself? Why not say, I don't know, call the Navy, get one of their huge boats, get one of their boats bigger than the Titanic, bigger than 5 of those sharks, and use that.
Now, I know why. It's a thing called bad writing. Now, bad writing is when the screenwriters write the scripts for the actors, and the actors play idiots in these kind of films.
And they're supposed to be scientists. And then all of these characters are like, there are so many stereotypes.
Yeah, there's lots of Chinese people in this movie.
No, but like,
which I know is a ploy to get
stereotype.
Which I know is a
overseas market.
Yeah, it's a genius idea because Skyscraper did that earlier, and it's made a lot of money over there. Rampage. Then they have the stereotypical Jason Statham, who is just a cool, awesome guy who's here to do everything. He has unlimited plot armor. Now, plot armor, ladies and gentlemen, is basically where a character in said plot can't die no matter what. You have this guy being chased by
He outswam a shark.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
A creature made to live in the water.
It's hilarious. And he's like doing like, woo! He's like, chew on this, you ugly. It's the best. There's so much awful dialogue in this movie. It's hilarious.
Buy your plot armor today.
And it was just truly a fun blast. And near the end, there was that whole shark eating fest that you see in the trailers with everyone on the beach. That was awesome to watch. Not to be like, oh, I want to see murder and all, but I'm just... It was filmed so funny. There was that one chubby kid. I was laughing so hard. It was hilarious.
The guy, after the rescue in the beginning, like the guy with the plot armor, he's the rescue, he lost 2 people, and then he goes off to Taiwan. And Thailand, whatever. It starts with a T. And he goes to wherever, and he becomes an alcoholic. Mm-hmm. But then when they need him again, he suddenly isn't.
An alcoholic, yeah.
He just, oh, well, I got to defeat
And he went on that whole speech. He's like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing any of this, so stop wasting your time. Your ex-wife is down there.
Most men would be like, let her.
Bye.
Bye.
She left me, so I left her.
Yeah. No, he's like, I don't care what you say. Nothing could ever drag me back down there. Plays one recording. Sign me up.
Oh, and also, the fat white guy with the blonde hair. He was one of the ones to be saved when being trapped under there. And yet this dummy...
Spoiler alert. He dies, so...
There is no point.
So the guy... in the bottom of the ship, he risked his life
to save him and the girl that got...
And he died. He sacrificed himself. And then that guy dies anyways, screwing around in the water. Because he gets knocked off the boat after they thought they killed the only one. But wait! There's more.
There's more!
And then
so
he's just la-di-daing around. Ooh, I'm in the water. Not to mention that there are normal sharks there that could just as easily eat you too. But he's just la-di-daing around. Oh, no Megalodon.
They really should have named this movie The Megs. Because there's more than one.
Yes.
There's more than one. And for them saying how big the shark is and all, that shark on their boat would not fit on that boat. Because, I mean, the Megalodon.
It was so small.
The Megalodon is like one of the biggest creatures ever, like prehistorically. Yeah. So that shark would be like 2 times, 3 times the size of that little boat. Seriously. And how did they get that thing on there? There's just so many stupid parts like this in the movie. And also when I saw a character like Jason Statham doing his thing, I was thinking, run Statham, run!
Yeah, he's wearing a Forrest Run shirt, in case you didn't get it. Anyways, but there is the forced romance plot between the one lady and then the guy that saves people. Mm-hmm. It didn't need to be there.
Half of the stuff didn't need to be here. There's just characters do stuff that are so stupid that you want to question it, but after a while your head starts to hurt, so you just don't bother questioning it, and you just want to watch the shark kill people, which you do get, so that was nice.
But it's so sad because 3 whales died in this movie. And there was this little baby whale, and the mom had already been eaten. And he's coming up to the research center, and he's trying to, like, tell them, and he's trying to, like, get them to help him.
No!
And I could have cried.
I was telling Sailor when it see, that's the thing. There's so much garbage in this that's predictable. When you see something introduced, you could tell right away if they lean too much into all factor or whatever. I'm like, Sailor, those whales.
Yorkie.
I'm like, Sailor, those whales are dying. She's like, shut up, Sawyer. Later on, they die. Oh my god! I'm like, told you. It's like, stop it, Sawyer. And there's lots of moments that were legitimately creepy. I will give it that. Where I would be like that.
Special effects, top notch.
Well, I hope so. It cost $150 million.
Can I be real here for a second?
I wasn't kidding though. Seriously, studios need to stop spending so much money on movies like this.
Now, it's a shark movie.
Yeah.
And so, for the shark to be the villain, you have to portray sharks in a way that sharks just aren't. Sharks are, they mind their own business. They only eat when they have to. They're like other predators. Predators don't actively want to kill. They only kill when they're extremely hungry to save energy. This shark is just going, killing anything that moves just 'cause. Even, like, sharks are smart. They learn. If the first time he bit into a boat, he would have realized, this isn't food, and moved on. But no, he just keeps killing anything he can, just because. After eating that whole whale, that shark would be full for a long time. They live in the middle of the ocean. They have to go an extremely long time without eating. This shark says, screw that, eats whatever it can find just because.
Because it's the antagonist of the movie.
And, I mean, they had this thing where it's like there was these dead sharks in a boat, and they're like, oh, these shark fishers killed them just because they wanted the fins. The shark's getting revenge. And, and there's
if that's actually why the shark does this stuff, this movie's worse than I thought it would be.
But the shark eats other sharks, so... And it was trapped under that layer, so...
I glossed over that line because I thought that was just a throwaway line, but is that actually what they thought why the shark was doing this stuff?
I don't know, and they also have this one scene where it's like he's swimming by where the people are and there's all this garbage and pollution, and garbage is bad. And then,
bad garbage.
And then there's this one part where the scientist was like, oh, we're doing what everybody else does. We're killing something as soon as we find it, and that's bad. I'm like, then why are you out there doing it? Alert the authorities. Have somebody track it. Why do you have to kill it? If you have such a problem with it, then why kill it? Why not get a helicopter and shoot the tracker into it? Why did you have to be on a boat in the first place? A helicopter later shoots a tag into one.
And speaking of helicopters, those people near the end when they crash into each other were idiots.
I mean, so they were trying to have the thing where it's like, man is bad, man litters, man kills the shark. But you are people that made this movie portraying sharks as villains, making people not care that they're endangered and going extinct, and making money off of it, while also saying people bad.
So while this movie overall was pretty stupid and all, as you can see with Sailor here,
that's a serious actual problem that affects the wildlife. And if sharks die,
she has more
sharks aren't the only thing that's going to die. The populations of all the things they eat are going to go out of control and unchecked. Those things are the next level of predator. They're going to eat all the cute, adorable things that you love. And then everything will be ruined. We will have no fish to eat. We will all die. We need sharks. Okay.
She thought way more into this than I did. Well, but yeah, she said that. So those are basically our thoughts on the movie. I mean, there were spoilers, obviously. And so, yeah. Having said all that, I'm going to give the Meg a 5 out of 10. Yeah, this is so average. Thank you all for watching. That was my thoughts. Sailor, what would you give this rating?
Oh, it was really entertaining. As a movie, I give it a yes. Do watch it, please. But as a issue, It's an issue.
Thank you all for watching this review. And I won't be on for a few days, probably doing for another video, because tomorrow I'm getting my, okay, bye. Because tomorrow I'm getting my wisdom teeth out. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I will be back for another video.
I already did it. It's not that bad.
You trying to ruin my thunder here?
Yes.
Yeah?
Always.
Oh, always. Oh, okay. Thank you all for watching. See you later.
Bye.